Hello, this is Chan Abraham speaking from Leadership International and Daybreak Ministries. Have you ever been so upset about something that you couldn't even find the words to express your thoughts and feelings? And if you are someone who prays either regularly or from time to time, you were so upset you couldn't even find the words to pray. Today I'd like to share an encouraging word with you about the God who understands us even when words won't come. In fact, there was in the Bible just such a person, a man called Hezekiah. He was a king, but he learned that he was going to die. He'd been given a terminal verdict, and the news of his impending death was more than he could handle. When he tried to talk to God about it, his emotions got the better of him. He was too choked up for the words to flow, so his tears gushed out instead. And the story of that is found in the Bible in the second book of Chronicles, chapter 32, and in Isaiah chapter 38. In fact, it tells us that when he found out he was going to die, he turned his face to the wall and prayed to the Lord, saying, I beseech you, O Lord, I earnestly remember now how I have walked before you in faithfulness and in truth and with a whole heart. You have done what is good in your sight. And Hezekiah wept bitterly. And the great part about this story, to end well, is that God healed him miraculously, and he was given another 15 years to live. So it's so wonderful. God, our Heavenly Father, so Christians believe, is someone who is really interested in our lives. In the case of Hezekiah, God heard, God saw, and God responded. Isn't it good to know that our prayers don't have to be pretty or polished to get God's attention? So often, perhaps we feel we must be articulate for our prayers to be powerful, but prayer is not like telling someone a story. It's not an essay. God doesn't grade us on our vocabulary or our grammar. In fact, he hears us even when our words are inaudible. Why is that? It's because God sees beyond our words and into our very hearts. He knows our pain before our first tears fall. And what's even more incredible is that his love compels him to respond to us. So today, may I encourage you to find comfort in knowing that even when your tears drown out your words, God still hears, God still sees, and God still responds. Prayer is a condition of mind. It's an attitude of heart, which God recognizes as prayer, however it's shown, whether in quiet thinking, in sighing, or in audible words. Why not think about praying a prayer a bit like this? Dear Heavenly Father, sometimes I just can't get my words to say what my heart feels. Thank you for reminding me that you hear me even when I can't speak. Thank you for seeing beyond my words and for understanding how I feel even better than I do. Most of all, Heavenly Father, thank you for caring enough to respond when you know I'm hurting. May the peace of God be with you all today. And that's the thought for today.